This is the CTV News, and now we head to the rivers of Fond Assau in Babonneau, where a youth group has been trying to save the riverbanks and the water sources there. It has been undertaking a cleanup of the river and also a tree planting exercise. A cleanup exercise took place on Saturday, and today cruise ship passengers planted some trees along the riverbanks. First, let us get to the cleanup.
At present, we're in the community of Talvan, and Babonneau Youth Synergy is undertaking yet another river cleanup in collaboration, or in light rather, of our tree planting project. And again, this is one of the things that we're going to be continuously doing every 3 or 4 months or so. Okay, what we're finding so far is a lot of plastics, undoubtedly a lot of plastics, and our objective though is to somewhat remove whatever is not supposed to be in the river. We're focusing on plastics, metal, galvanized sheets. We found all of these, clothing, rope, whatever is not supposed to be there, whatever that would cause any form of harm to the river ecosystem. This is what we're focusing on removing. Not forgetting that we undertake a tree planting project, and part of our project actually would be to conduct the river cleanup. And speaking of river, the name of the project is actually Adopt a River. So aside from planting trees, we do our quarterly cleanups as well. But the bigger picture there is the water source, right? And we're trying our best to protect our water source. So we all know water being life, and it's the main source of life rather, and health-wise, if the water source is contaminated, then definitely we will be contaminated as well. Represented here are the members of Babonneau Youth Synergy, and of course we have some youth or some children from the communities who spend all of their time in the river. So we really want them to actually digest and be part of what we're doing. So when they grow older, it's already instilled in them, so they could actually pick up from where we actually left off. We're gonna do a 4th phase of planting on the 1st of November, where we'll be hosting over 60 persons from the cruise ship who will be coming to plant. And that is a very, very big day for us. So these persons coming down are very much environmentally conscious, and this is more of a reason for us to undertake a project or an activity like this. It was a linkage between Cox & Company Limited and ourselves, and even the forestry department, because after I got a call from a rep from Cox & Company, she admitted that my contact information was given to her by the chief forest officer, Mr. Adams Toussaint, and then we created that linkage. We planned for that very big day, which is coming on Tuesday. On that day, we were looking to focus on at least 300 trees. Would be very good if we could meet that objective. Although time constraints, it might not be possible, but we're aiming for 300 trees on that day. Predominantly fruit trees, because again, we want the farmers themselves to have some economical benefit from it. Right, so we plant the fruits. When the fruits bear, they're the ones who would rip them, they're the ones who would sell them to make some monies for themselves and to sustain their families. We'll be starting off by the Fond Assau playing field, and we'll be making our way all the way down to ping pong, where would actually be the cutoff point for that day of planting. But of course, there is still a bit left in accomplishing the entire journey. Of course, that would be in days up ahead. But on that day, we're starting from the Fond Assau playing field, and we're working our way all the way down to ping pong.
Brittany Dile, Secretary of Babonneau Youth Synergy. This is our river which we adopted. It's the Isnare River in Fond Assau, Babonneau.
Do they understand exactly why this has to be done?
Well, yes, they do, because they've been on board with us for a while from the day of planting. Also, we do education for kids. We let them know why we want to clean up the river, why we want to keep it clean, why we want to plant along the river. Especially, it's for them because they're younger and they are the future generation. It is fun. The water is a bit cold, but you gotta do what you have to do to keep St. Lucia clean. Today we found shoes, an iron, a fun, clothes, utensils, and things of that sort, and a lot of plastic bottles. Well, the message today is we really appreciate it if we clean up after ourselves, ensure the garbage is not thrown into the water or into the river line, especially below our water catchment area. And we want to educate you and let you know that Youth Synergy is on board to clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up.